Hello, my name is David, and I am going to present a little bit about our optimal vacation plan. So this is made by us three, and it's to help you find the vacation of your dreams. So this is our About tab that tells you kind of how to use it if you're not familiar with it. So it says there's three columns, and with your friends you choose what days, or you personally choose where you'd like to go, and then your friends will choose where they want to go, and then it will choose the cheapest option. It'll display the cheapest option. So here's the example to make it a little bit easier to understand. So here is Josh, me, and Lauren, and so we chose to go. He chose to go to Leeds first. I chose to go to Madrid. She chose to go to Rome. And here it includes the price of how much it costs, and all of these include flying from Salt Lake because that's the closest one. So this includes the price that it costs to stay in the city for a day, as well as the flight that it costs to fly from Salt Lake to Leeds. And then this day includes how much it costs to be in Leeds for a day, as well as how much it costs to fly from Leeds, which is zero because you're obviously in Leeds. And then so on for Madrid. So to fly from Leeds to Madrid, so they flew from Leeds and they came to Madrid, and so it'll cost them $310 that day. And so then at the bottom, we have a flight from London to Salt Lake is what's added right here. And then it adds up all of it on the bottom. And then what happens is it will highlight in green whatever the cheapest option is, as well as displaying here the person who had the cheapest option, and then the person who had the max option, the highest option. And here it graphs out every day. So as you can see, Josh chose to go pretty inexpensive, and then mine is in orange, super high, and then Lauren went in the middle. And then here's where all that information is pulled from, so you can, if you want to go in and individually look, a flight from Salt Lake to Leeds is $750, to Paris is $722, a flight from Leeds to Normandy is $207. And here's where all the expenses come from. So to stay in Leeds, it's $84, and then $40 for food, $30 for entertainment, $10 for transportation, and so that'll cost you $164 a day. And then here is for a formula that we use later. And then, so to show off a little bit of our points, we used absolute references, and we use them specifically here in these three right here. Nothing happened. So this is Josh, and so what it does is it looks up if this number right here, it finds the this finds the minimum of these, and then this, it says if the F28 is equal to one of these, it will just display that person's name right here. So we used a bunch of if statements so that it would come through and make it easy. And then next we used name cells. So we used this a couple times, specifically mostly with these, but here we used the expenses are all of these right here on the bottom. The flights are all of these. And we also named all of these right here. Not the range, but every cell, so that we could easily use them and look them up. And so then some of the cells are automatically calculated. So here we use the equal sum. And right here as well, it adds up the sum, and then also it looks up, sorry, so this one does not do the Salt Lake one. It adds in the Salt Lake flight right here at the end from London to here. It adds it up. So right there you can see it adds it in. And then three built-in functions. So it uses minimum here, max we use here, we use sum, we use HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP several times throughout the project. And then at least one if statement, so those are all right here as well. We have a couple if statements, and then some more if statements that are nested. For data validation, as you can see, all of these we can change depending on where you want to fly from. And then we also use conditional formatting. Let me go ahead and show that. So we made it so that if this value is less, it will do that. And in here, we did conditional formatting because obviously a flight from Salt Lake to Salt Lake is 0. So we just made it so that if the value is 0, it'll black it out so that it's easy to see where you can't fly to. And then the graph is right here that shows everything that we need. And it is very pretty, and I'm not sure. Yes, that's the end. So thank you very much.
Wait, could I add something?
Yeah.
So I think, I'm not sure if earlier it was mentioned on here that it was like first like Leeds and then like Paris, but I think what we meant to say was more that it was like first it was Paris, we start, and then it goes to Leeds, and stuff like that. So it first starts on this top row and then goes down. But other than that, yeah, I have everything
Perfect.
stated.
Awesome. Thank you.